Alrighty, hopefully my audio levels are good. Looks like they're good. Hello everybody, welcome to another RR10 match. We're down into the lower bracket now. We're in round 8 and we're looking at Danny, our previous RR champion I believe. Yeah, as you can see by his name. Going against Meekahh, returning rival. And I'm going to be joined by Osh for this amazing match. How are you doing, Osh?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. I'm excited. We were just
Yeah,
talking about the stats and yeah, it's looking good for Danny, but it is his pick and it is a long map, and so much can happen. There's so many disgusting spins that could come up for this.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, DaniButa is the current map record holder.
Yeah,
So, and he has won 10 times. Jesus. His statistics are crazy on almost every map.
yeah. 10 is quite a number to have on any map, to be honest,
Yeah,
because it takes a couple of RRs for you to even get a chance to play a map 10 times. And to be already at 10 wins is really nice for Danny. But it could be Mika's first win and a chance for revenge as well, because you can see they actually played each other before. So until then, we have our spin if you want to do the honors, Osh, for this first one.
yeah. It's Rico with the fall as the mansion staff. Jorge, loud pistol elimination as mansion guard, and Andrea with a thrown kitchen knife as the sham. How do you pronounce it? Shaman?
Yeah, Shaman
Shaman?
or Shaman, yeah.
All right.
But
Yeah.
yeah, this is
Okay.
quite the spin, I gotta say. We have a Throne in there. I was
Yeah.
thinking it was also illegal for a moment, and it is, according to Yanni. So we're actually going to have a
Oh.
respin. Jorge, Franco, allowed. Elon is probably not allowed.
Oh, is it? Oh, right. Well, we got some more time for chit-chatting then.
It's a shame, such a nice spin. I think Mika realized it was illegal, but Danny is moving with this Red Fox scratch. Would have been really good for this fall for the bridge. Good benefit of Red Fox.
Kind of wish we would just let it slide for this one. To be honest, I want to see a loud pistol elimination on Jorge. That would
Yeah,
be
it
cool.
would be nice to see in the heat of the moment, but also if I was a losing player, I'd be like, why did we play an illegal spin that I couldn't have
Oh
practiced
yeah,
for?
that is
Yeah.
a good point actually.
Yeah, until
Because
then, we're gonna get a
the,
new spin soon,
the the loser might take offense, of course.
and the winner will count his blessings and move straight on
Yeah.
to the next map. But yeah, only 30 seconds until the next one. But yeah, to point out that record by Danny, one of the biggest chunks of a record ever taken off. I feel like I mentioned it so often, but it deserves its credit.
Yeah, it was some random person's uh, record before, wasn't it?
Yeah, and if does anybody know by chance what that time was? I know it was like 7 or an 8, right? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was a couple more minutes at least.
Yeah, seems like it wasn't 8 something. So yeah, just crazy.
Which is also a really good time on a Santa Fortuna spin, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely one of the longest maps. I wonder, it's probably not the longest record, right? I'm sure Berlin might still have a chance of being a tiny bit later than that. I'd like to imagine it's like a low 6 or something, even a low 7 for Berlin.
Yeah,
But who knows?
I mean Berlin is ripe for a new record, I reckon.
Yeah, I think that's our biggest chunk we can take off of anything
You were
right now.
saying that when DaniButa got this record, he also got the new record for Miami,
Yeah, the
the
oldest
same
record.
match.
Yeah, it was. I
Uh,
think it was by like 5 to 7 seconds. I think.
oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, and it looks like 7:34 is the longest record right now. I think.
Well, let's try this again. It will be Rico, falling object as band member, Jorge, thrown screwdriver as submarine crew, and Andrea, pistol as hippie. Oh
Oh,
wow.
yeah, falling object's quite a big one on Santa, isn't it? It kind of puts everything a little bit out of cycle.
Yeah, but those two other ones there, submarine crew and hippie, are interesting
Yeah, I agree, and I'm
because
curious if we're going to get some remote falling objects or if we're going to get some live ones. It'll be interesting.
if you enter the caves as the hippie, then Jorge is going to come down there. So that's a good automatic isolation.
Yeah, that'd be amazing to see actually. if we did see
Yeah.
something along those lines. But yeah, it's so nice to see. We already have varying strats. Meekahh getting the hippie kills, so we're probably going to see Andrea killed first, whereas Danny's going to set up this falling object, which is kind of vital. I always want to try to remember it's like 1 minute for the meaty bone and 6 minutes for the meaty bone. Otherwise, you have to lure him manually to get him under this column. So it looks like Danny's
Yeah.
going to try to get the meaty bone before 1 minute, so they can maybe do the snail and explosive on the pillar. Looks like they do have snail in
Might
their loadout.
might actually be a good idea what DaniButa's doing here. Just get it done, and then he can focus on the other kills.
Yeah, it's so nice to see just not identical strats straight away. Meekahh already has pretty much two disguises ready. Band member door is opened, which pretty much gets the disguise. That's the hardest part. And they're about to get this Andrea kill. If they get an upstairs kill, it'd be really nice to see. It could save them about a minute and a half of waiting. Looks like Danny's just grabbing that free remote explosive, which is vital on Santa Fortuna, because you can't bring everything in this. You need a seeker and a pistol half the time, so.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and a
He's setting up the snail like that, and
big rip from Meekahh there. I think they clipped the camera just a little bit too much. Oh, look at this. Yeah, really nice from Danny. Snail ready for Rico, explosive on the pillar, and you can just leave. And
yeah,
it'll be ready for you later. And band member, not too far away as well.
both both hippie and submarine crew should be readily available for DaniButa.
Yeah, I am interested to see the submarine crew grabs from both players because it's not a disguise that pops up too often in Santa Fortuna spin somehow. At least from my experience or from previous matches. They usually seem to be on like the base level of the map, but there's a few
Yeah,
like Shaman and submarine crew that sometimes throw a wrench in your works. Oh, and Meekahh gets the peekaboo, I think, which is vital. I'm not a fan of this Andrea approaching, but we're just going to get a corner subdue and the kill and the dump.
hmm.
There it is. Very early kill for Meekahh. But again, I'm really
Well, he's not
curious.
in hippie though.
It'd be lovely to see a pistol snipe from over from the hippie area. If somehow
Yeah,
Meekahh had a line of sight from here.
it would be cool if you, but if you drag her around the corner, then it's a chance that the woman over on one of the balconies will see her. So it's not really good angle to set up a pistol snipe, is there?
Nah. And just as we said that Danny as well just barely got Andrea, just literally like scraping it so close. That was a vital moment. If Danny had missed that, it would have been a really tough uh, Andrea ISO to get because she leaves the house after that. So probably would have needed a seeker or something, but
This from DaniButa didn't work out quite as he had hoped, I think.
yeah, it's a very unfortunate throw there.
Okay, changing the approach to the clock.
Looking pretty good. And yeah, both players in the same area right now, but Meek isn't the band member.
Yeah. I'm very interested to see if DaniButa is going to use the hippie to isolate Jorge.
Yeah, that would be amazing to see. I would love to see it.
It's a very, very efficient and nice isolation, actually. He'll just run over to the caves and then his guards will just leave if you knock him out. Just like in the cocoa fields.
And there's our first Andrea kill, I believe, by Mr. DaniButa. Oh, and Rico didn't go for the falling object, according to
Did
the map. Yeah, because he should have been there at like 140. So that's kind of really bad
well
for Danny.
he was a bit late with the meat though.
Was he? Yeah, I didn't catch it. It's usually like about 58 seconds, I'd say, roughly. Oh, 124, yeah. So Danny just has to wait for 6 minutes then. But also has to be in band member, or could get band member at the end and instead just deal with Jorge now. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's his. I mean, starting over will be too slow. Okay, so we don't get to see the potential hippie in the caves.
Yeah, it's a shame. Oh, and I hope Danny doesn't think restart is needed. Because like Chad saying, they
Yeah,
can save it, they just gotta wait. At least
I
submarine
think
crew can technically be close to Jorge if you grab one that's just down by the great place to bus.
there is, of course, it has happened that the meaty bone lands on top of something and doesn't actually reach the hippo.
Oh wow, yeah, imagine. That'd be
Yeah,
quite a devastation.
it'd be awful. Okay, T is planned now.
I'm trying to hear from Danny onto the elite tug. He must want to get a key card perhaps to get into the caves. Oh, big whoosh for Meekahh there. I could even see it when I was looking at Danny's stream. Actually got a peekaboo up there. There's the key card for Danny going straight into the caves. Oh, they're going to leave this band member down in the caves and probably just pop it later. Probably before
Yeah,
exit. Yeah, this isn't an easy area to traverse. Bit of a maze. See Danny even checking the map. And it looks like Rico's just arriving back at the hippo enclosure around 6:20. Meanwhile, Meekahh has the Andrea kill, is in Hippie, and is heading for, I'd imagine the next disguise, yeah, band member, just smuggle over here. Never see this box used. It's probably the first time I've ever seen that box used in a match to hide the body.
I missed it. Was it on Mika's side?
Yeah, it was, the one by the lead pipe, just by where you default spawn, where that guard walks past you at the very beginning.
Oh yeah, there's a box there. That's right.
Yeah, very nice. But I have to say, it's still kind of close, but Danny has more Rico setup done.
Oh, there we go. Danny's got Rico.
Very nice. Yeah, this worked out
Now he
really
just
nicely for
needs.
Danny.
He's gonna get this submarine crew, and then he's probably just gonna rush Jorge then.
Yeah, I was trying to imagine in this scenario that Jorge was in a really bad cycle. Do both players have like two seekers? Because they could obviously, of course, occupy the opposite toilet because they didn't need a seeker. Or Rico in the spin, which is a rare occurrence.
Yeah.
But yeah, Meekahh is a tiny bit ahead in terms of getting Jorge, but like I said, um, Rico hasn't been dealt with, I don't believe, at all by Meekahh. And that's going to be
No,
a.
he's up and walking. So, and it's 6 minutes something. So there's no hippo or anything.
Yeah, next one, according to the 1 minute, 6 minute, would be 11 minutes unless you lured Rico to the hippo enclosure yourself.
Yeah. That is a very might as well wait because that's so slow. Walking slow with Rico.
Oh,
Hell is
wow.
DaniButa?
Yeah, if they accidentally gun flash, that would have been a
Potentially.
big time loss. Would have been soft lockdown or target lockdown onto Jorge there, and would take a while for the seeker to be even useful.
Kind of looked like DaniButa was trying to peekaboo someone.
Oh, and Danny doesn't have a medic, according to Fanium.
All
I was
right.
about to say this little drug lab's gonna be really tough to clear out. Oh, and Meekahh gets a rip onto the mansion guard at the radio.
Well,
So
Danny should go back for the hippie then.
yeah, Danny has a lot of time now to play with, but of course they're not aware of it. Yeah, I don't think they can clear out this little drug area in time, right? Like if
No,
you're
it's
only getting the second guy up by the time Jorge arrives, you're cutting it very close. Oh, and he brought a trank instead. Ooh, yeah, this is getting good now. We don't see any deviation from Meekahh, however. which still going to make that Rico kill a bit easy. And yeah, they just miss Jorge. And Danny's a bit
Oh
annoyed at
no.
that. The only next scenario I can think of is that peekaboo over by helicopter. When he looks into that little worker area, you can peekaboo into the grass,
Yeah.
which is a bit scary as well. Because if
Oh,
anybody sees it, ooh.
this this is gonna take some time for DaniButa.
One thing another really good scenario we could see is imagine we got a bush floor into the grass, a soft KO onto Jorge in the grass, and then throw the screwdriver when he's down. Hope the guards just don't see any of it. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a wait now for Danny as he just passes the 10-minute mark, whereas Meekahh is in this nice double door opening for the band member, so it makes it easier. I feel if Meekahh did set up Rico before going for Jorge with the meaty bone, we'd still have a good chance of a potential uh, chance for Meekahh to catch up. But right now, I just can't see how Danny's going to get Jorge without a massive weight.
Yeah, I mean, probably not that massive. A minute or something before he's in the shed there.
Yeah.
Looks like that's what he's going with.
Oh yeah, I can see people in chat. Yeah, but I did mean soft KO, but yeah, knocked down. And oh, you can't do it on the target? I haven't done it in such a long time, but that would make sense if you can't do it on the target. I thought one
Yeah,
magic was
that's
if they saw you do it was the key factor of greens and reds.
yeah. I'm sure that's red guns every time.
Yeah.
If they see someone get knocked down,
And it's worth noting as well,
even if it's
Danny
muffin.
Danny doesn't have much longer to wait. This peekaboo is probably the next potential chance to get Jorge. Can be a bit scary as well. The guards can be pretty quick. Could get a frontal KO with the screwdriver since it does have to be thrown. And a bit of an exit. Don't think they have an exit, this guy is, but not too tough to get to the exit from here. You hug the left and just look out for that one lady.
Is this gonna work for DaniButa? Yeah, there we go. Successful peekaboo. Jorge is he can walk so fast sometimes.
Yeah. And he looks at his iPad when he wanted to be slow, but that's all the kills down for Danny. Now just an exit left. Trank would be really nice here. Decides not to use it, but it looks pretty clear routing. Right to the exit, yeah, just a bit of ducking. It looks like Danny is going to have it. And there's the finish. Pretty long Santa's
Nice.
been. The Seeker
Oh.
really put a wrench in the works for Danny. 14 minutes on the clock. But yeah, first map
That
down.
was very exciting. I was worried for Danny there.
Yeah, very nice. Peekaboo in the end to save it for Danny. And yeah, we're moving on to a map that, funny enough, picked by Meekahh, and Meekahh has the record on, which is funny to see both players pick a map they've recce on. It's almost
Nice.
like there's some correlation there, but
yeah. That's fascinating, actually.
but yeah, Hokkaido is such a great map. So many strats that can be done in this. Honestly, I know a lot of it can be sauna, but there's a lot of phone stuff, a lot of secret stuff, sushi lore, just so much little tiny strats that you can see show up when used effectively. They're just amazing. It's such a polished map. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on a prediction. I guess I can do a prediction for this one. If anybody even wants to, but what harm is there?
Oh, I'm realizing I don't have the chat open, so I have no idea what people are talking about.
They're all just talking smack.
Let's see.
Maybe the Meekahh and a tie. I'll put it just for a minute. Here we go. Aquarium killed the sauna lore for the most part. Yeah. Aquarium has been pretty nice. I assume by aquarium you mean you knock out everybody out in the hallway blunts and then put the phone down and get Yuki after she comes out of our room. That isolation.
That is a very nice isolation.
Yeah, it's a super nice strat. It can be used for like motorcyclist and ninja as well, which is literally just faster sauna. Obviously, it's a bit more task heavy, but that's the cost of saving time. Would be amazing to see that. Don't know. I think we've seen it like once or twice. I think we saw maybe I Like Hitman attempt it, but 3 rounds ago, and you can use a
Yeah,
peekaboo.
it was. It looked tricky for him.
Yeah,
He did it in the end, didn't
yeah, it is a tricky strat. You have two guards. You gotta be wary of. If you have a trespass in disguise, you have of course a couple of things to deal with. But yeah, would be very nice to see. But yeah, 25 seconds left till.
I'm always so amazed at DaniButa's stats. He's played every single map so much, and he has overwhelmingly won every
Yeah,
map.
it is amazing to see. And of course, the further you get into the RRs, the more maps you play as well. You don't even need to play more RRs than anybody else. You just get more maps the further you get. So
Yeah.
it's just exponential. Yeah, the spin is here. I will quickly share with you. It's going to be Eric Soder's assault rifle, suit, and then Yuki Yamazaki consume poison as the patient. Now, this could be, if you can get to the poison before Yuki does from starting Morgue, this could be crazy, right?
Yeah.
But you could also
Huh.
just set up the poison. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It depends which one you could do faster, right?
Yeah.
You don't want either one should be good. But I think whoever gets in first is actually in the lead here. Definitely
Yeah.
could be Reki Moo, but I'm not sure the consume poison time.
This is very kind of straightforward.
Yeah, and even saying that we have two different starts, and
Yeah, it's fascinating actually.
240-ish. Oh, so yeah, Meekahh has the 10-second IGT at the moment. We have to keep an eye on any of the inventory pressing.
Bloody wanking hell. Look at that. DaniButa is in there, poisoning in his suit.
Oh, and it is a good point. Yeah, Yuki is faster because of the fact Danny started in um the suite as opposed to
That
Morg for
is.
Meekahh. Yeah, so faster Yuki, so the IGT doesn't actually matter for Meekahh. So I think
Look at this play from DaniButa. This is amazing. He
wow,
is just. He knows exactly what's going to happen in every step.
yeah, this is pretty much the ending for Danny. It's just going to be a waiting game now. I'm really curious, how much of a deviation is there between the Yukis due to Morg and Sweet? Does anybody know? I'm not too sure myself. Patient is a check
Um,
move, but they have 40 seconds to get there. But then there is an exit after that, I suppose. Maybe Gondola. So let's see.
I'm sorry. I just got. I'm a bit stunned by DaniButa's gameplay here now. This is
And this is very tight.
really good.
Yeah. Not only does Danny have the faster strat, Meekahh has the better IGT. So they're going to get a little bit close, but it's only about 10 seconds, and according to the chat, it could be about 20 to 25 seconds difference.
Can you actually change there without being spotted? Wow.
Yeah. You
Didn't
can
realize
hug
that.
the left of that counter. Oh, this is tight. Look at this. And there's the kill for Danny, but he has a bit of time wasted running to the exit if Yuki doesn't die. 3 seconds before. Oh my god. Danny is going to press finished first, I believe. And there it is.
Wow. Very good.
Quite a script for Danny. And yeah, look, Meekahh is so much waiting for this Yuki.
So this seemingly odd start from DaniButa was extremely calculated and a really good idea.
Yeah, really smart by Danny.
This is why he keeps winning everything.
Yeah, just really nice by Danny. The knowledge to to think of faster Yuki. Gives you a bit more planning time as well. So yeah, you can even
Yeah.
see it by the IGT there. I feel like we had this before. I want to say Buff Guy and Joker or something. I feel like we had this exact scenario with Consume Poison and people having this conversation. But
Yeah,
super nice.
probably. It's a very good idea.
Yeah, unfortunately not Reki, which Meekahh is definitely happy to hear about.
Yeah. I mean, consumed poison spin probably not going to be a record, right?
Yeah, of course. That'd be pretty fast. And yeah, I can see Meekahh in RR10 chat just realizing straight away they thought Sweet was the slower one. They got it backwards, which is unfortunate. Would have been really nice to see how close it gets. But you'd never guess what map we're moving to, and you'd never guess who has the Rekiosh on this map.
Is it DaniButa?
Yeah, it's DaniButa, of course. Well, else would it be? He's only played the map like 4 times. Why wouldn't they have it?
Mumbai is one of my absolute favorite maps. So many people just cannot stand it. I love it there.
Yeah, in terms of, I do love the map, but I feel like in terms of like roulette, it's not there yet. In terms of people being willing to try train yard stuff, because like in daily stuff, it works amazingly. It's if you know what you're doing, it's actually such crazy there's such crazy strats. But yeah, Skywalk and Tower Star is starting to get in there. Skywalk's just so
Yeah,
comfortable for everybody. I feel like it takes no time. You can just hit play, bring the items you need, and then you're in.
I know a lot of players are insisting that every spin is a brickler spin. I I don't agree. I don't agree at all. I think that the potential for doing stuff in the train yard and in the tower can be a time save for a lot of spins.
Yeah, if you see a downward kill that you can do straight away in tower, you're gonna save so much time.
Yeah,
You see Saber, Painter, Bollywood Guard, Dancer, Bollywood Crew, any of those. There's so many cool items. Even Cleaver and Kitchen Knife, right there on the top floor. You can get those out of the way quickly.
we had a pretty big discussion in the roulette channel and Discord the other day about uh, times and if you can kill a Dawood and then get to the Maelstrom in time for him to arrive at Nail with complicated conditions. Turns
Yeah,
out you have the timing is spacious. Got plenty of time.
yeah, it's really nice to see. Would be interesting to see if Dancer wasn't the auto flag raise location, the strats that people would have to come up with.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a pretty long
So
map, and yeah, there's some. I would love to see a tower start, as unfortunately unlikely I imagine it to be. It really comes down to what the spin gives us.
yeah, knocking out Maelstrom first is often just way too powerful. All right,
It's
it's Vasir Kale with an explosive weapon as the thug. Yeah, that's the Skywalk start every all day. Vanya Shah with electrocution as Queen's bodyguard, and Dawood Rangan with a melee letter opener as the laundry worker.
yeah. I think we're
Okay,
just gonna
that's
see
pretty straightforward in a
yeah,
way.
Skywalk, laundry worker, Brickler, right? There's
Yeah,
not really much deviation. Layer opener over by Foreman, bottom floor. Yeah,
yeah.
47. Our intel suggests the Maelstrom is hiding somewhere
just
massive and plumb.
so yeah. And he's this time I remember to respin loud Elim. We need one day. There should just be a guarantee every RR there's going to be one illegal spin, and nobody knows who's going to get it.
Yeah, that'd be fun actually.
Double points, daily double, even illegal spin, all fire.
Maelstrom, you found him.
And Beauty's being very safe here and hiding
Yeah, surprised by
away
that.
in here.
Maybe they could get some crazy ragdoll with the explosive because Breacher honestly is.
Oh, he's getting someone over there. The thug, of course.
Oh, they're
That
really
makes sense.
efficient with their tasks. I hate how they're always dragging a body when somebody's investigating.
Yeah, it's scary.
Known as the Crows are on high alert. They seem to be on the lookout for potential
But it does pay off.
and will be suspicious
Yeah,
of anyone they don't recognize.
these time saves really add up, especially since the pivotal moments of this are going to be when the brick is thrown in, right? Because
Yeah,
Dawood has to arrive at that location after a certain time of Bricklaw. Of course, he can deviate based on how high up he's in the tower, but
Yeah.
Bricklaw is just a pivotal moment. Whoever gets it thrown in first, kind of like laptop for Robert. Yeah, let's see. Meekahh's actually going for laundry worker first, which, to be honest, I don't hate at all. I think this is actually a potential for time save if Meekahh can get a fast tug after all of it ends and then exits taxi, for example, in the middle of the town. This could actually be really good for Meekahh because both players have to get this laundry worker first.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
You have to have it ready by the time you.
Yeah.
DaniButa's laundry worker grab is a lot faster than Meekahh's, and I think that's gonna make the difference here. Oh, this is complicated from DaniButa because that did not break properly. Oh, there we go. Got it.
Yeah, I feel like from my experience of watching Danny, I'm like, oh, and unfortunate for Meekahh getting out of the box, get caught out. That's gonna be a really big time setback on Mumbai. But yeah, Danny, from the experience I've seen of them on Mumbai, usually likes to bring a lockpick for that door, and I feel like they even thought they had it there.
Yeah, it looked like it. So
chat as well, bullying me for my H's and my Irish dialect.
Nobody wants to know about your fast tugs.
Fast tugs. Yeah, it's looking really good for Danny right now. I think this Dawood kill done pretty quickly, and then it's just Danny's Shah setup, which
What? Where's Danny heading? Oh, he's just picking up his stash. Wait.
oh, and the car battery even for Danny. This is nice.
Oh, right, yeah.
Now, the one thing I would be a bit wary of is I don't think Danny dealt with any of the metal workers, right? I don't think there was any knockouts or anything. Yeah, because that's a pivotal thing. And also, you got to get a Queen's bodyguard. Oh my god. This is scary for Danny with this puddle. Imagine accidentally live.
Oh, there we go. It's live.
There's the throw for Danny. Now I'm just curious about the Queen's bodyguard and if they're going to buff her laundry worker over, because it takes a long time for Vanya to get to the puddle, and for you to change disguise and get to Dawood anyway.
Yeah, this is a shuffle he's gonna do right now. How's he gonna do that?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Meanwhile, Meekahh is back to just about where they ripped his laundry worker grab, which is super unfortunate for Meekahh there. I think it was when they were getting out of this box, they actually got spotted.
That is actually a corner where you can corner subdue if you get around there.
Oh, that's really good to know. Didn't even know that.
Yeah, it looks dodgy, but it's perfectly safe.
Yeah, Meekahh does get the disguise successfully. Now, I'm really curious about this. Danny's just going to have to wait here, right? They're going to slowly buffer the disguise closer.
Let's really see.
Oh, and that's a bit bad for Danny.
Oh, yeah.
The body got spotted, and if they can't change... Oh, wow. If they can't change after Vanya dies...
He's gonna have to change quickly and then rush it over to Dawood.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the timing looks like for these guards. Vanya actually missed the puddle.
No way. Oh, this is a problem.
This is a big problem for Danny. I'd almost think they'd be better off getting their the disguise for Dawood, because Dawood's more important to miss. Vanya can get in the way back at least with a coin or something, but if you miss Dawood, you're screwed.
Is it possible to pick up the battery while it's in the puddle?
Oh, and that's just a restart for Danny. Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, get yourself a coin, man.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see Danny just do the Dawood kill and maybe salvage Vanya. Kind of similar to what happened with Rico in a weird way,
Because
but
she's gonna stand right next to a puddle over under the boat.
47.
yeah, it would be kind of tough with the battery, but at least there's a chance to save it. But yeah, suddenly it's in Meekah's favor now. It was looking like a sweep, but yeah, hopefully Danny realizes what puddle they had to do it in. Maybe they just thought it was random patting by Vanya.
47. That's the maelstrom. You found him.
That is a very. I mean, that's a painful restart.
Oh, and Meekahh thought the amputation knife was a letter opener. As they enter into the train yard, they literally looked at the amputation knife and
Oh,
wobbled their
no.
camera. The universal language of I messed up. Oh, that's a restart from Meekahh as well. Why the restart though?
I'm not sure why you restarted.
Did they have the brick thrown in and they were trying to be efficient or something?
Oh no.
And will be suspicious of anyone they don't
Well,
recognize.
if he looks up where the letter opener is, he's gonna realize that it's right next to his where he's starting anyway with these guys.
And no, I don't think we missed a rip. I think we literally just Meekahh identify the amputation knife as a letter opener,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
literally just an extra like maybe minute to run over and get it. But oh, did he brick? Oh, he did brick. Okay, yeah, that's the reason then. That's fair. That was live as well. So yeah, that's actually a fair restart from Meekahh.
Yeah. Not sure what else to do there.
Yeah, it was pretty tough to save, like we saw for Danny. Once he missed Dawood, honestly, it's kind of a restart.
It's gonna take longer to save Dawood than restarting.
And did Danny bring a briefcase this time to make Vanya actually go for the puddle? That could be interesting.
Yeah, I mean that's a good idea.
Yeah, pretty much a 1 minute IGT lead for Danny right now. They both have the Maelstrom kill down. They're both going to go for the laundry worker, I believe. Hopefully Meekahh remembers the letter opener. Using a ladder. Love seeing ladder usage on Mumbai.
Yeah. So... There are so many ladders though.
Yeah, there's a lot of ladders that people don't even... I found a vault spot yesterday that actually just blew my mind. I've never seen it. I don't know, you know where a homeless tent smuggle is? And you're like coming out from after getting Maelstrom. If you just look at the left wall where the propane is, there's like a triple vault up. Blew my mind. It goes straight up to like a scaffolding next to the Maelstrom's house, so I never knew was there. Just mind-boggling how much you can find on this map.
Yeah, you don't really spend any amount of time up on the hill usually.
Yeah, it's a shame.
The hill is kind of mysterious areas.
It's a nice approach to the foreman. Haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, so
Such a weird spot.
painfully slow though.
And how is it not illegal to do this? And there's literally two guards beneath you watching you.
Yeah, it's illegal to be up there, but it's not illegal to climb on the side. They're even commenting on it.
Oh, close from Meekahh there.
Yeah, that was very risky.
Holy man can do whatever he wants. True, no. There's a key for Meekahh. Don't think the door needs it on the way out, but letter opener is going to be there regardless. Danny is maybe going to start up the execution. I'd like to see Danny actually buffer their laundry worker disguise down by Dawood. It'd save them waiting in the train yard and make it a little bit riskier than it has to be.
Oh, he's got a coin.
Lovely.
Puddle. Oh yeah, I was worried there for a second. That it looked like the puddle didn't electrify.
There's the brick for Danny. And I think Meekahh's actually going to do it pretty soon after. Meekahh actually could save a bit of time by throwing in this brick now. Yeah, this is actually closer than I expected it to be. Oh, and the EMP in the early puddle.
Yeah.
This could actually be the little bit of time save that Meekahh needs, depending on how fast Vanya is. I really like this.
I'm wondering, why DaniButa's picking that puddle, because that is one of the later puddles.
Yeah, I think it's because everybody knows the natural puddles and they usually don't assume they have an item, whereas Meekahh used that one because they knew they had an EMP for it, which will lure Vanny over.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely a good puddle by
But,
Meekahh. It'll allow Meekahh to change into the skies faster and get to Dalwood faster, but I guess it doesn't matter because the brick is all that matters, actually. Oh my god. You will have to see.
This this is very fascinating. Tense. Oh, DaniButa's doing that risky grab again. This time, not spotted, it seems.
Yeah, my only worry is it getting spotted and Danny having not enough time.
Okay, and Meekahh has the kill coming up. There. A very good
Now,
kill.
yeah, although it looks like Meekah's ahead, it really comes down to how close Dalwood was to getting to the end of the brick lure, right? Because as long as they both make it, they're not losing time, unless they got there at the exact moment.
Yeah.
Oh, so it really comes down to who has better time. Even look at this IGT. The fact they both have the same done and Meekah's a minute ahead IGT wise is just crazy.
Yeah. So it looks like
Am I
Meekah's
crazy?
kind of ahead.
Yeah, it looks like that was really nice for Meekahh right now.
Yeah.
But the food vendor's in a really bad spot.
Yeah. Oh, that is so annoying to arrive there and the food vendor is.
But you're best off just ignoring him and then knocking him out and then just live killing him. That was and Danny couldn't get the shot off. I could have sped it up even more. Now this is scary. Meekah's the one that I'm kind of keeping my eye on right now because they have an extra thing to deal with.
Yeah, this is going to be complicated for Meekahh.
No, and they did. Oh my god, they're so lucky that Dawa didn't see that
Very
drop.
risky.
Actually insane. I thought that was just a rip.
God, Meekahh. Oh my god.
Danny
Come on,
also.
do it before he wakes someone up or panics. There we go. I guess he never wakes anyone up.
And it looks like Meekahh has it by an absolute.
And then DaniButa is right after. Yeah, this is. Can't see how this isn't Meekah's.
Yeah.
It'd be a weird photo finish.
Meekahh had more restarts, I believe. And Danny's finishing. By the looks of it, I'm going to guess it's like 18 seconds. I have to wait till I even see the finish prompt. Yeah, I'm going to say it's like 24 seconds.
Nice.
Let's see.
That's a very, very exciting Mumbai.
Super amazing Mumbai. Love to see. Meekahh doesn't. Well, of course they were trying to go fast, but I don't know if Meekahh realizes how much those tiny optimizations affected the ending. Like they didn't expect the photo finish. I don't think on Mumbai after 15 minutes. Not many players do, but.
And changing around his laundry worker grab was a huge benefit for him.
Yeah, super nice. Yeah, they really made Mumbai actually a crazy ending there, which usually just ends up in somebody getting the snail door and then running tags and that's it. But the fact it was so close was amazing.
DaniButa is waving his photo finish, which is sensible. Meekahh was just 17 seconds earlier. It felt longer somehow.
Yeah, I thought it was in the mid-20s, but probably just the heat of the moment, everything happening felt longer. But yeah, we're moving to the next map, which I actually don't even know. I need to check.
Map? Oh,
Chongqing. Great map.
Yeah.
Also
Could be
another
fun.
another record that was
a complicated
broken.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joker J the other day, or
super
in
nice
this tournament.
time. Yeah, I can't remember who had it before. I want to say Fanium, perhaps. Fanium's probably in chat. Fanium is in chat. I can literally see the last message just from Fanium.
Once again with the stats, Danny.
Yeah.
Jesus. Every map just dominated us all.
I'm really interested to
Yeah,
see. This is a really weird map still to me. I always compare it to Sappy in a way. One target's based on a shot onto some kind of electronic, and the other one is you got to be there on time for them.
yeah.
But there's a couple of disguises in this that are just disgusting, like facility engineer and then just falling objects and stuff for Hush. There's just a couple of things that again change your whole loadout and your whole starting location because of one tiny condition.
Yeah, I really hope to see something complicated that really challenges the block start with the rush Hush and then shoot a drone for Imogen.
Yeah, of course, that vital
It would
drone
be
timing.
fun if they broke that record though.
It would be amazing to see. They'd really need a really nice spin. Research disguise or block disguises for Hush. Put the item up there and then pretty much anything besides board member and homeless person and stuff for Imogen. No large smuggle, I hope. I believe it's your turn.
No, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Ooh. And we do have board member
Oh.
actually showing up. So we have Hush, Fall, board member, and Imogen Royce, SMG elimination, facility analyst. Interesting spin. I feel like we're going to see some
Yeah.
dumpling starts. Obviously, you want to get that board member out of the way. And look at that load in by Meekahh. My God. It was about 15 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, I guess this is just grab board member, rush up there,
Yep.
then get down to the facility as fast as you can.
Yeah, I think we're just going to see a drone shot, go get analyst, get Imogen atop the stairs, and exit scooter. Unless they get crazy with their timing on drone shots somehow. And Danny does get in first still. That's so funny, actually. Scruffy that you point
Yeah.
out. That the loading time is crazy.
Yeah, I didn't notice, but you're right. Meekahh loaded in much earlier.
In the scenario, it is a photo finish. Meekahh has probably like 7 seconds on their belt now because of that.
Yeah.
Although, okay, Danny does have to waste time getting the SMG in here, whereas Meekahh has the SMG and has the smuggle on the facility rooftop.
Yeah.
So they don't have to waste any time doing any of that.
I do absolutely despise the smuggle spots on this map.
Yeah, to me it's either the lower block floor for a large or the top facility stairs for a trank or something.
Yeah, and most of them just don't fit into the plan. Like everything will bring you out of your route.
Good, and good point by me. Yeah, better smuggled than Paris though.
Oh yeah.
You wanna sniper in the Paris building? Too bad. Front
Yeah.
entrance, side you never go to. Take it or leave it. Yeah, we're getting up to the pivotal moment now for Hush. The only thing I did notice is Meekahh does had a bit of panic going on in the side room. Oh, and they have somebody coming in. Meekahh needs to be aware of it. They didn't look.
Oh no. Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, and that's a rip for Meekahh. That's a really big rip.
Front KO.
Yeah.
I was looking at DaniButa.
Super unfortunate frontal there for Meekahh. And there's the kill for Danny in the meanwhile. And now it's just a disguise gap and Imogen atop the stairs. Just gotta remember a drone shot for Danny.
Oh, and Danny doesn't have anything to open the door with.
That's Hush found, but of course, doesn't matter, accident kill.
Yeah.
And here's the drone shot. Shouldn't matter too much. As long as Imogen is at the top of the stairs by the time they grab facility analyst, shouldn't matter. Getting down there's gonna be interesting though. Probably just gonna see Danny grab this facility security. Hopefully he's on a good cycle and he is on the worst cycle.
Yeah. That's very annoying.
Oh.
Turned him around perfectly.
Yeah, if even a bit of the gun was sticking out there, could have been an instant hunted, right?
He did bring a lockpick. Why didn't you use that on the door upstairs?
That's a good point, actually, yeah. And meanwhile, Meekahh is getting back to Hush, but yeah. And you can see Imogen is going up. Can't really speed this up much. Guess you can knock out the guard now. Save you a bit of time later. Which Danny will do. So I would drag it in. No, you don't need to drag it in. I was worried Imogen might have a line of sight barely through her diagonal. Luckily, Danny doesn't knock out the facility analyst too quickly. That could have been scary. Yeah, it's looking better and better now for Danny, I think, right? The only thing that could maybe go wrong is SMG elimination, a couple of stray bullets or something, hitting the door.
Yeah.
Letting the guard GRB on the top of the stairs because Imogen's too close.
See how this goes. Looking really good though.
Are they going to go for the fast kill?
No.
Oh,
Jesus.
thank God they didn't.
Yeah, I saw the red guns coming there. There we go, that's a perfect spot.
No searching from the bullets, and I think that's going to be a GG for Mr. Danny. Moving on to the lower bracket final against Mr. Mude. The winner of that's going to be going on to face Fanium. Only 2 matches left now.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, unfortunate for Meekahh with that one rip, the not even GRB, frontal KO to alert that lady researcher. But yeah, that's confirmed by the admin. Santa Hokkaido and Chong from Danny and Mumbai from Meekahh. What a Mumbai though. And what a match.
Yeah. Both of these players are just amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd piss myself if I went up against DaniButa or Meekahh.
Yeah, both amazing players, and like, but they're guaranteed. I'm not sure how the lower bracket works. It depends on how early you went down, right? But I don't know. I think Meekah's guaranteed fourth, right? Or did get fourth, I want to say.
Yeah, I can't really make sense of these the positions.
But yeah, anyway, we can check what it looks like on the brackets.
So, Mu versus DaniButa in the next round. Losers round 9.
And yeah, teams confirmed.
And whoever wins that will face Fanium.
Yeah.
In the finals.
Yeah, our winners bracket maintainer Fanium staying up there the whole time. And just checking, Danny came down after. Funny enough, it was after the Fanium game, yeah. So Danny has a chance to get some revenge on Fanium.
Yeah.
And Mu also has a chance to get some revenge on Fanium. So both players have a bit of a vendetta for their potential finalist they're facing. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think we have any matches upcoming.
No, there's no scheduled matches.
Sad, but I'm sure they're going to be soon. Of course there can't be any matches. It's so organized. We just found out who won and who's going to be facing the next player. But I'm sure they're going to get it sorted soon. But yeah, any final comments for yourself then, Osh?
No. Well, I should mention that I'm trying to start up the daily spins again.
Yeah, true.
And I hope people will come to the roulette channel in the Pro 7 speedrun community's Discord and check out the daily spins.
Yeah, I agree. They're amazing to see.
Quite fun. Yeah.
Definitely keep an eye on them.
This was an amazing match. There's been so many good matches lately.
Yeah. It's been crazy.
I'm just in awe of the skill level of the current batch of top players. Wow.
Yeah, I have to say, like, every hour the players are getting so much more impressive. The fact that records keep getting broken and keep getting improved is just insane. We're not even done yet. We still have two more matches with some of the best players. So,
and even if we introduce new kill conditions, with eliminations, pistol eliminations, SMG eliminations, and melee kills and everything, we still get records being broken with those conditions.
Yeah, true.
And it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's amazing to
Love
see,
it.
and such good players, and I hope we see even more and more every single hour. But yeah, I guess we can leave it at that. You can check any fellow Hitmaners are online. Maybe a Mendy or a Froat doing some freelancer. And yeah, it looks like Mr. Froat himself is up. So we'll go give him a nice raid. Tell him we said hello. Yeah, thank you, Osh, for co-casting with me, and Ginini for adminning, as always. You guys are great.
Thank you for having me. This was fantastic. Loved it.
No worries at all. Yeah, we'll catch you very soon, and thanks everybody for watching. Oh boy.
Bye, everyone.